pirates killed 2 army. The Nigerian army went and burned down a whole village in Biafra. Why? When there was a protest and when, you remember when a general was still in Plateau's case, the man was found in a well. The neighborhoods who were found by the well, nobody was even arrested. But if it's in a Jola, they will go out and burn the whole village that the retired general was found in the well. A former chief, army chief, defense chief was killed badly. The Nigerian government went and investigated and arrested those who were responsible. Why can't they do that in other activities to go get all of those people because they are not ready to do these things? You must call a spade a spade. Don't lie. Don't think we are fools. Barry was killed. And how long? Within a short period, the people were arrested. But other people, they cannot get the people arrested. They go and do bon. Why always bon? With the laptop. So please, we must learn and let us, anybody who said I'm a leader of my tribe, you must get, as a leader, get to the grassroots. You must be in control. Not only coming to talk in seminars and talk without getting to your people. That doesn't show good leadership. Because you are not in control. You only talk and tomorrow people will oppose in the papers. If you are a leader, when you talk, you must get back to your village and get to the last people in the village. You must be in control of your people. So what we are doing here, please, I am appealing that everybody wants peace. Even the man in the war front, the soldier who fights, wants peace. He wants to rest. He wants to rest because I was in the army for several years. I fought war in Liberia, I fought war in Sierra Leone. And then before the Guyana Declaration, then we started these things of resource control. How can now somebody say an oil block in Biafra is owned by somebody in the north? And you've not done it anywhere. Don't simply say it. It's not fair. And look at the mining in Zamfara, the diamond mining. The retired generals bought lands and the mining this is for an individual, those ones. But the one for this other one is because we are puppets, that is for everybody. How them will live in a fair. Please, if we want peace in Lagos, every part of Nigeria must be peace. That is the basic truth about it. We must live peace, we must live as love, but we must bring more ideas and experts will go about it. But to summarize everything, let me stop here. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Very grateful. We want to recognize the presence of Mr. Erwin Oluwole, President of the United Council and National Chairman. Is the position of ethnic nationalities, Yoruba leaders of Nigeria. Thank you, President.
Thank you.
Thank you. You are welcome. Now, we want to listen to Mr. Sowore. We want to have one or two things to discuss. Thank you, Mr. Sowore.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. I want to say good afternoon to our elders on the high table. So, it's good to see you. And to Nigerian brothers and sisters, what I have to say is not much. I think we are wasting too much time having conversation about the Nigerian state that has completely failed. For a nation state to be worth calling a nation, it must be able to protect its people. The Nigerian state cannot protect anyone. It can't protect Yorubas, it can't protect Hausas, Fulanis, it can't protect people in the Niger Delta region. The truth is that while we are here discussing the enemies they chose for us, we have forgotten our real enemies. Those are the people in government. They are the ones manipulating us against each other. They are the ones choosing our enemies for us. When it suits them, they will give them a name that is popular. Now it is Fulani Herdsmen. There was a time it was OPC. There was a time it was Niger Delta militants. There was a time the popular name was Unknown Gunmen. That is how Nigeria operates. That's how Nigerian leaders operate. And if you are here discussing the issues without attacking the problem, you are helping them to continue the enslavement of the Nigerian people. The truth is that there is no social, political, and economic justice in this country for anyone. And when you don't have that, people are going to be looking for who to attack. Imagine how a Fulani herdsman will carry AK-47 from Sokoto or Borno all the way to Ebonyi, and nobody will apprehend him on the way. And when he's apprehended, somebody goes to the police station to rescue them. Because one from the things you don't discuss is that those cows that the Fulani herdsmen are heading around, they belong to rich people. They belong to government officials. Why are we deceiving ourselves? I know of a place in Oyo State. The people they call Fulani herdsmen have never passed Niger State before. They were born in Yoruba land. But you go and give them 10 cows, 20 cows, 40 cows, they will help you rear it, kill anybody that is on the way of those cows, and when those things happen, you call them Fulani herdsmen. But meanwhile, they are Oyo State indigenous. You understand? Our position is that Nigeria has reached a tipping point. Nigeria needs a revolution. You are wasting your time. This number of competencies will not stop Nigeria's problem. I applaud our elders. You have tried. Prof here has been serving Nigeria head since you were in your 20s. You are almost probably 90 now, and you are still helping us to do conferences while the youth are hanging around, hoping that Nigeria will change. So let me just announce very quickly that starting from Monday, a group that I belong to, Coalition of Revolution, of For Revolution, will be shutting down Nigeria from August 5. And this series of marches and rallies will continue until we have a Nigeria of our dream. I have lived in America for 20 years, so nobody should preach to me life or enjoyment. There's nothing there. The place to be is Nigeria. But we are running away and dying in the Mediterranean Sea because this country is uncomfortable for anybody. It doesn't matter your ethnicity. When they are not doing it in Fulani's name, they are using Operation Python Dance in the southeast. Like our brother here just said, they just burnt down a village in Bayelsa State. If you look at the soldiers that did this, they are not likely Fulani soldiers. It might be your brothers that burnt down your village. Because there's no respect for our dignity as a people. And for you to get back your dignity, do as they are doing in Hong Kong. Do as they are doing in Algeria. Do it as they are doing in Tunisia. Do it as they are doing in Puerto Rico. Let's all come out one time, shut down this unworkable system. Once and for all. And then, after that, can we have a country in which the people decide their constitution, not the fraudulent constitution that was set up by generals in the army. Not this unworkable system. Nigeria itself was set up as a business by the British through the Niger Company. Nigeria was set up as if it's supposed to be ShopRite for the British. Nigeria never had the opportunity to become a nation. It's still being run as a business. That's why people are telling you that they own oil blocks, they own granite pyramids. No country should have its fate determined on products or commodities. But the problem now is that all of us, Nigerians, as we call ourselves, we have become commoditized. They are just trading us in the market of impunity. And until we retrieve our humanity and our dignity, we can have 1 million of these conferences. I've attended a lot of them, I can tell you. Starting from 1993 at the University of Lagos, when I was a student leader. Then our problem was also attributed to some Fulani generals. But when Abiola was going to be incarcerated, it was Yoruba Obas that were going to Aso Rock to watch one stupid movie. They said they have seen what Abiola did wrong. The man who took over from Abiola was from Abeokuta, not the Fulani herdsman. The Attorney General that became deputy to Abacha was from Ogun State, not a Fulani headsman. Let us stop allowing them to choose our enemies for us. Let us focus on the enemy we know and not the enemy we don't know. Revolution now. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
In fact, it's important.
One thing is the team was to bring good idea, follow up.
It's too early. That is my answer for that word.
Please.
Let me just...
Comrade, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
We are in a dilemma. Prof is right, let me be right. Because today is important. We must clear this. We must get to this. Paul, sir, we are in a dilemma. This dilemma is paradoxical. And it has moved to the realm of paradoxical metaphor. We are some of those who are condemning this constitution today are the same people who presented this constitution and defended this constitution. I will give an example. Your friend, Chief Judge Unyawood, was the Minister of Information in 1999. Before he became the Minister of Information under Abdul Salam Abubakar, he was a university lecturer. He taught law at Enugu State University. He is a lawyer by training. He was a former minister under Shagari, so he knows what he was doing. He took the Constitution, raised it up, defended the Constitution as the Minister of Information, and said the Constitution was the people's Constitution. On record, he was Minister of Information who defended it. He was the Federal Executive Council that approved that Constitution. Today, he is a member of the Southern Leaders Forum. And he has repeatedly said it is not a people's Constitution. You can't blow hot and cool. Nobody takes leaders that blow up and cool serious. That is why those oppressing us are not taking us serious.
That's right.
Those leading us are just anytime they are disadvantaged, they are not in government. They claim to become spokesmen and women of the people.
Yeah.
Anytime they are incorporated, they cease to become spokesmen and women. It's a paradox. So in terms of mobilizing a revolution, revolution is a double-edged sword. It can kill the revolutionary. It can kill the target of the revolution. So that we must be careful, those who want to recruit into the revolutionary movement, so that we are not slaughtered on our path to Petersburg in Russia. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I want to quickly answer your question, sir, that this is not the time. You have been telling us the same thing since I was born. I was born after the war. When I went to primary school, they said we are leaders of tomorrow. Went to secondary school, leaders of tomorrow. University, leaders of tomorrow. Master's degree, leaders of tomorrow. Even I ran the election last year. They said it's not yet my time. I'm 48 years old. From here, actually was a senator at the age of what, sir?
At the age of 43 or so.
Yes, I'm 48 years old. And they are saying that we should wait again. Yes, you may want to wait, but we cannot wait any longer. Not one day longer. Because it's our future that is at stake.
Right.
Regarding you, sir, and the fact that revolution is a double-edged sword, the current situation we are in is a four-edged sword. Anywhere you hold, they will kill you. So I would rather go with the double-edged sword than continue to live with the four-edged sword that Nigeria has become today. So don't worry about who will die. Are we not even dead in this country? We are dead alive. You don't know how you can make it home as you are here. Maybe you are flying. How are you sure that even from the airport to your house, a Fulani herdsman, according to them, will not jump out of the bush and shoot you? Is that the revolution that killed you? It is the lack of revolution that will kill all of us. It's the revolution that can save a majority of Nigerians. That is a position. So, as for us who are planning it, we have recruited people already, and we hope you join us. That's our position. The young people in the southeast who are doing IPOP, they are no longer afraid, because someone who is not afraid of death cannot be threatened with death. That is the truth. And for this country to move forward, some of us must sacrifice our blood for it. I never knew I would live to be 48. So I'm living beyond even the time that I had estimated. I could have died beside Abiola when I was 22 years old in 1993, when they were killing anybody who's opposed to the government. It was in this country that they were shooting people on the street. Kudirat, Abiola, the people that shot them, they are getting national awards today. And I am not one of the people who recognize the 1999 Constitution, sir. That's Nwobdo. That is the business they do, speaking from both sides of their mouth. That's how they make their own existence. It's the reason why I don't join the bandwagon when they were shouting restructuring. I know that Nigeria needs restructuring, but the people who were marshalling the arguments were waiting to join PDP's candidate. The other people who were against restructuring were in APC. When the PDP people get into power, they will never talk about restructuring, because an article can never restructure Nigeria. That will mean that he loses his business in Lagos and in Rivers State. That is what restructuring means. But a man that's making $1 million per day, would he ever restructure Nigeria when he knows that that $1 million will now belong to the people of Lagos or Rivers State? But they were deceiving all of you during the election, articulating and hyperventilating everywhere. The moment you lose out of this thing, you become the people's champion. The moment you win, you become anti-people. That is not who we are. I have history of about 30 years of blemish. I've never started any government before, sir. Never. I've never respected. In fact, I've never been to a government house before in my life. But I've existed on the fringes of this society, and we are tired and saying enough is enough. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Nigeria, they use computer. The leaders of Nigeria, they use radio where they turn the knob.